A Delray Beach man who used a web app called Delray to send steamy messages and pictures to a cope posing as a 15-year-old boy has been sentenced to 10 years in federal prison. John Michael Romero Mendoza, 26, was sentenced earlier this week by Judge Donald M. Middlebrooks in West Palm Beach Federal Court. Mendoza pleaded guilty August 13 to enticement. The plea came 2 months after his arrest at a Boca Raton shopping center in June, according to court filings. Mendoza's downfall began on June 6, when he began chatting with an undercover officer on a gay social networking application called Delray. "Hi sexy, how you doing?" Mendoza wrote to the officer, with the conversation heating up quickly, court documents said. The officer wrote back to Mendoza, saying he was 15. "I'm 18, 3 years. Get it, he?" the cope wrote before sending a picture of his profile page. "Don't be nervous, sweetie," Mendoza wrote, asking about the undercover officer's genitalia. After sending a photograph of his penis, Mendoza asked, "Do you like it and can I have your phone number sign?" The two agreed to talk by phone, with Mendoza calling the undercover cop. The two had a sexually explicit conversation and Mendoza said he didn't mind that you're 15, according to court documents. Talking later on Delray, Mendoza asked the undercover officer, whom he thought to be a teen, to ride his bike to meet him, court records say. Mendoza offered the massage and oral sex in return. They agreed to meet at a shopping center on Palmetto Park Road just east of Interstate 95. But when Mendoza arrived at the shopping center on June 7, there was no 15-year-old boy, just a few Boca Raton police officers waiting to arrest him. Police also noted that Mendoza's vehicle contained condoms, lubricants and pornographic magazines in plain view, according to court documents. After being read his rights, Mendoza admitted to sending a photograph of his penis to a person he thought was a 15-year-old boy. In addition to the 10-year sentence, Middlebrooks also recommended that Mendoza undergo a 500-hour drug treatment program while incarcerated and 5 years of supervised release after he serves his time. Pre-sentencing letters addressed to the judge from Mendoza's family paint a picture of a life marked by bad luck and bad judgment. The former altar boy, Mendoza, was a victim of bullying who fell in with the wrong crowd of people, suffered a near-fatal car crash and a long recovery, and was the primary companion and caregiver of his sick mother. The family members were appealing for leniency for Mendoza at his sentencing Tuesday, who was facing the prospect of spending life in prison. "My son, John Michael, lives with me and takes care of me," wrote Consolicion Mendoza in a letter to the judge dated October 17. "When I am sick and cannot get up, he cooks, cleans and feeds me. He is a thoughtful, loving, kind and caring person.